As always, we take the headlines that matter. The Punch has its offering this morning. A Damawa pastor arrested over hotel bills while working for Atiku. OPC tags Fani Kayode line merchant, misinformation expert. UAE extends ban on Nigeria flights to March 20. I respect Raw's decision to put me on standby, Onuachu says. My greatest humiliation was being beaten in front of my abducted daughter, a victim claims. NSF Shuaibu orders removal of ministry signpost from gym. Enterprises still closed by COVID-19, 17% in December, the MBS states. Oshimbajo wades into Imo APC crisis, meets Okorocha. Oni hails Fayoshe, Olujimi, PDP factions for reconciling. APC women demand 50% of leadership positions. Senate pledges gender parity in Constitution Amendment. And Makinde receives PDP report on primaries. To react and respond, 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0003. 0817 923 0007. And the female caller line is 0817 923 0009. Please turn off your radio as you call me. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Yes, George from Buguma.
Go ahead.
A new rift begins with the former governor and the current governor. Now, the truth is that in life, you can encounter whatever or counter whatever anybody says. But is what you're countering, is it the truth or not? Because the truth, every attempt to kill it or to crush it, my brother, is impossible. Because if you crush the truth, it will still surface. If you attempt to kill it, it will still surface. The former governor is a man of more than 100% intelligence in everything he does, and not even 99. Even more than 100% intelligence. Now we are saying that today the world can be hearing APC in Rivers State.
All right. Thank you very much. That's 1 minute. Good morning.
Sam, good morning.
Good morning.
Sam, it's Cookie Gam, Sam.
Go ahead.
Sam, there's a bit of a weekend again. So, we live in this state for the past 2 years. These two men have closed their mouth. Everywhere is quiet. But for me, when we can start criticizing the Amechi project about the railway, and this one happened, they will not finish it. Bring us what again? I wanted to ask the governor weekend to allow me to do this don't work. Why are you doing and do my own again? I don't know why we can raise money again, start making to make sure let this state start things up. We have been quiet in this state for the past 2 years. These two may have to leave us in the begging of the weekend now started begging us up again. I want to ask Governor Wike, let us do his own as a governor. Let the minister do his own as a minister. And let it not become to ginger and set up again. I don't know why the fear of Amechi in Rivers State so Wike is the problem. I'm looking at the fear of Amechi beginning of wisdom to Governor Wike. Let's allow Amechi to do so work. Let's do this. All of us, this is one Rivers State, not two Rivers State.
Okay.
So thank you. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Yeah, Sam, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, a night of tribute for Obi Lulu Briggs, my brother. Obi Lulu Briggs is an example. I think you know this song by Beyonce, I Was Here. Is an example of what Beyonce was saying. And I think Beyonce should just dedicate that song to Obi Lulu Briggs. I was here. Then the governor talked about Amechi selling public asset and for 8 million or something dollars, and he left $8,000. When the governor entered in 2016, he also told us that he didn't meet a dime. So where did he get $8,000 from? Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, but I'm from Nkoro.
Go ahead, Ida.
Women, yeah, they have the right. Let them give them more food, because those women will do better than the men. look at our state now, the 23 ladies, they are doing better. And they should give them chance in House of Assembly, Senate, everywhere. The women will do better than the men then. So please, APCC, this time around, to give women chance, just as our governor, our able governor, did for the women. Look at the women. When they walk down to them and talk to them politely. So please, they should give them opportunity. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Thank you very much, Ida. Good morning.
Good morning, Sam.
Good morning.
Yes, yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, the National Assembly to meet with Labour next week over minimum wage. For me, meeting with Labour is just to delay the payment of minimum wage by the state. Because if you ask me, the minimum wage issue has been included by the federal government, which also the National Assembly is aware. I don't know what this minimum wage issue is rising every day because maybe the states refuse or don't want to pay the minimum wage, even when some states have voted that once the federal government implement the minimum wage, they will pay. And up till now, they have not paid. So I am seeing politics in this minimum wage issue. But no problem. We know that the civil servants are working, but the politicians are eating. But God will see us one day. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Well, there are states that said that they could not pay that figure. You know, as much as some said, oh, let's immediately send the money. There are states that claim that they didn't have the capacity to sustain that amount. So it's important to know that. Over to WhatsApp. Renewed rift between Amaechi and Wike. It is now crystal clear that Wike does not want any developments that would drive economic development growth. A check in his tenure shows that the only human capital development he has managed very well is task force. Can one compare such a person to Amaechi? Comrade Himadu Charles is asking. Comrade Melubai Dibo, River State government receives vaccines. Again, let them start the vaccination from those at the head, just like President Buhari did, by example. I come in peace. And Christian says, I totally agree with Governor Wike. The federal government are very selective in the fight against corruption, and that is why corruption keeps growing and increasing under this present administration. Christian Williams from Ibueche. Governor Wike criticizing the rail project flagged off in River State, that it is not what Rivers people want. I want to ask, who told him that the bridges he built is what Rivers people want, when he's failed to create employment, refused to pay pensioners, refused to pay minimum wage and others? I think that the governor is playing to the gallery. Kingsley from Iche. And Marshall says Wike and Amaechi should leave politics and face governance as governor and minister, so as to give us the expected development that we want, rather than the media noise that makes no meaning. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Blessed from Alo.
Go ahead, Blessed.
Governor Wike and Minister of Transportation, being Rotimi Amaechi, have class. Enough is enough. I beg these people should not put River State in another crisis. Because if this thing started now, it's their fan that is suffer for this thing. And the fact of Governor Wike will clash with Governor Transport Minister Rotimi Amaechi. The elders of the River State will call their suit to order. And then yesterday, one elder in Alo, when Governor Wike was commissioning this Omoko Road, the man engineered the crisis more. That man should be very careful because no matter it is, how things is going to the state, the one person is in the state, one person is in the federal. They are supposed to collaborate together and then develop of this state.
All right, thank you very much, Blessed.
To each other again. My name is Blessed from Alo. Thank you very much.
All right, so Blessed says the elders should call them to order. I remember an interview I had where one of the party chieftains said that River State has no elders. I'm not sure if he's right, but well, this will be the time to find out whether or not we do have elders. Suana Prince on Twitter. The verbal attack between Wike and Amaechi is unfortunate and shameful. While others are working together for the betterment of their states, our leaders are at an ego war, trying to politically outshine each other. River State has never had this low. Christian Williams, I stand with NLC over the planned differential of minimum wage, and I pray it shouldn't be an empty protest as well, because the present leadership of NLC is fast becoming a toothless bulldog. For me, any governor who cannot comfortably pay the common 30,000 naira minimum wage should resign. Lorenzo Delight says Oshimbajo intervenes in Imo APC crisis. It's a good one. He should bring them together. Peace is priceless. And once again, Lorenzo is moving somewhere. He says we move. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm calling all the way from Port Harcourt.
Okay.
Governor Wike is criticizing the federal government project. I don't think anyone has ever criticized all the projects he's doing in the River State. I wonder why Governor Wike will not concentrate. If you check very well on what the minister said, he really talks like as if maybe he put something over upstairs before he start talking. You look at federal government bringing exciting projects in your region, and you're criticizing it. What do you want them to do? Do you want them to go back? Is this how we develop River State? But this is not the right step now. He is a governor. He should speak like a governor. He should not speak like a street boy.
Okay. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
I have the switch to your radio. I don't want to turn it off from here. Please do that.
Okay, I'll turn my radio.
Go ahead.
Good morning, my brother.
Morning.
I'm Kashankari, coming from Ibochi.
Okay.
I want to react on what Amechi is telling me. My brother, you see, Amechi is a man who will respect so much, and I always love the man and what the man is saying. So if you look into what the man is saying, you will see apple of the truth for what the man is saying about this alcohol issue. So look at what Nika is doing. What Nika is doing is not what we were expecting to do. Look at how River State is today. River State is but I would say that River State is one chance. Look at River State don't have any regard for River people. Taking our resources, giving our money to Sokoto and Benue, building bridges everywhere in the Otopo and the Port. We are here and dying. We don't have road. Look at the Iboche road. It's got Iboche now. You cannot pass Iboche road now to go to Iboche. Nowhere is good. Look at you're looking at our resources. Huh?
All right.
Is that the?
Thank you very much. That's 1 minute. Boma Daketima on Facebook. We need concerted effort to fight corruption in this country, and this can only be done when we have people with no corruption trace in public service to man and pilot the affairs of the nation. Ibori loot should be shared among the 6 states of the South and not the federal government. Oh, really? Okay. Ajugunuhu, honestly, I'm in pain this morning. The way and manner governors speak in public these days, it is disappointing. Governor Wike should please respect the position he occupies and stop talking the way he does. Adindo Orji says, our government at all levels lack political will. Dimabo Sagbe, River State does not need the real industrial park which will create jobs after completion. He's quoting the governor. Yes, so what River State needs is overhead bridge at every 300 meters with no economic value. We are watching, Sagbe says. And victory, River State does not need railway. It's only flyovers that we need. A governor that criticizes everything. Chioma Kingsley Walu, it's unfortunate. The one too many killings in Nigeria. In 10 years, 52 traditional rulers killed, plus millions of people from the past and present. The government has finished us. Good morning.
Good morning, Sam.
Good morning.
Yes, Adime from Abua.
Talk to me.
The rift between Governor Wike and Amechi is uncalled for. I know that over time he's been complaining that there's no federal government present here. And I wonder why Mr. Project would begin to reject projects. You see, whether it is, I know the ripples it will give, to the economy of the state. Whether it's a narrow gauge, a standard gauge, or whatever gauge it is. Does it not know that half bread is better than no loaf? I think that this project would help the state in the economy. Now, the issue of NLC, I think that already the minimum wage is on the concurrent list. After all, after the consequential adjustment in the federal government has been done, it was shifted to the state. And up till now, they're still negotiating. Tripartite committees set every day. I think that this is a way of wasting our time. NSC, go and sit down and stop disturbing us. Thank you.
Wow. Stop disturbing us. Okay. There are projects and there are projects. Prince Wiluchebu on Twitter. Wiki telling us about his academic history, how he graduated without repeating class, did not read law for 16 years. Is that necessary? We all know who's more intelligent. Secondly, I'd like to use this medium to pay tribute to Obilulu Briggs. May he keep resting. Okay, Chris, the state government did not give me COVID palliative has received vaccine for me. Those who diverted the palliative to their family members should do the same with the vaccine. They need extra dose. Oh, really? Johnny on Twitter still. Instead of clamoring over political rift, why not the government put this energy into paying teachers owed and in rescuing the now silent case of the abductees from Bonny almost a month ago? Egbe Omorege, Wiki and Amechi, Nigerian politicians and propaganda is like bread and butter. Right now as we speak, so many Nigerians are praying for an American visa. God help us. And Jibrin Janga, APC women demand 50% positions. I support the women's statement. We need to put women in politics. Achomadu says there's never been a time when River State had witnessed wastefulness and jamboree as it is under Governor Wike's administration. He commissions feeder roads with costly fanfares. You can imagine the level of rot in our dear state. Governor Wike should understand he's dealing with the people's resources. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm calling from Omok.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I begin to imagine people say risk between ability and weakness. For me, I am not seeing any risk. I am just only seeing the day I'm being afraid of the transport minister. One, you were the one complaining, those federal projects, no federal projects, now there is project. It's a narrow this way. If you to calculate the three projects the minister brought in just one project, what do you think is even something other states are angry? So the minister did it for the benefit of River State people. Okay, look at the terminal. You know how many persons it will employ? The cargo port. The narrow gateway, you know how many persons it will employ? Even building a railway in. I don't just know. The governor speak of his own. He has said people should not register. The minister did not say anything. He has been going about campaigning that is APC. The minister did not say anything. What is his problem? Let him just think and focus on his governorship. That is my own.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
My name is Abdul Malik.
Go ahead.
Yes, about the governor and the Rotimi Amechi. Why the governor cannot concentrate on developing of this river state? If there is no federal government in the river state, you always be complaining. Now the Amechi have brought you to river state, and he's still complaining. He's talking about how he goes to University of Port Harcourt. If the Amechi house, and also Amechi is also a graduate. He should allow this man to concentrate for how to something do in River State here. That is my own concern. He should concentrate on development of River State. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning. I want to talk about concern the recent crisis between Wike and Amechi. It's too unfortunate that even at this stage and age, people called leaders to a state, to a people, are just as one of them said that that they are talking like people who are drunk, who drunk. And most often, when you listen them talk, you begin to ask yourself, are these people actually, do they listen to themselves? Is this the way leaders should talk? Leaders should talk without considering the implications of the. But all said and done, how I wish that in the course of this quarrel and struggle, both of them will work out something for the people, which is the most important. As the minister is being challenged, whether you use this as an opportunity to do something that will be tangible, that will benefit the people, that will be good for me and for Rivers too. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Back to Twitter. Tony Anthony. Right Honorable Amechi is a movement that has written his name in the hearts of Rivers people, whose 8-year reign was felt in all local government areas of River State. Achomodi once again, there's never been a time. Okay, I think I'm taking this. Thank God Atwebu federal government knew that the money belongs to Delta State, so it is provoking, and the money confiscated from Governor Darien UK was recovered by the federal government. Skillful Perot. I think Governor Wike and Amechi know that what they're doing. They should join hands and develop River State. Apostle Arinze, Amechi and Wike's rift.
My brother.
Morning.
Wike's statement to Amechi and the federal government project. You know, they say when purpose is not known, ignorance becomes the order of the day. People misunderstand this man so much. Wike is not against, with what I'm seeing, it's not as if the man is against federal government projects coming to the state. Well, why is it that, the same question I'm asking, why is it that it is at this time, project that when you start it now, look at election is by the corner 2023. When you start it, you know you will not be able to finish it before 2023. Why bring in these projects now? Why not bring these projects before this time? That is the question I am asking, and that is the question I expect the public, the people of River State, to be asking. Why will Amechi bring this project now? Why will the federal government come with this project now? Why not bring this project before this time? Look at this, how we sure they will finish this project before this time. And you know, Wike is the man that believes in when you start a thing, he finishes it.
Okay.
And he has told us that.
60 seconds has happened. Thank you very much. Now, Rivers people, there's a question before you. I'm certain that that caller needs an answer. So please help him. Hopefully to his personal social media. Not here on air. Good morning. Amechi to be probed over the sale of River State government. Is that property or prosperity? Anyways, if the system of rule of law is in practice in Nigeria, whether he's from the ruling APC, they are shielding him from being prosecuted, Amechi Oluna says. Wike Amechi should leave politics and face governance. Hector says, I support the stand by the TUC and NLC on minimum wage. It shouldn't be allowed to be on the concurrent list. Rather, it should be on the executive list, because our governors can be very funny and wicked. The people don't trust the state governors. Good morning. I'm disappointed as well, in solidarity with Governor Wike, about the narrow gauge railway that the transport minister wants to build from Rivers to Maiduguri. The rail line is obsolete and outdated indeed, Barry Johnson says. And in our news, Wike trades words with Amechi. Wike has reduced the office of governor to nothing. He makes comments recklessly, no wonder the state is suffering from bad governance. What will younger generations learn from him? Prince Timothy is asking. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Ibrahim Furundele.
Go ahead.
Let me react to Governor Jesse Wike's the project was flagged up in Rivers State. It cannot last upon a sitting governor criticizing a project that they were about to impact in Rivers State. It means he has no Rivers State in heart. Governor Jesse Wike flagging up opportunity. Hello?
I can hear you.
Governor Jesse Wike flagging up road projects in some local government, and Port Harcourt local government. What about where me I come from? Is it that he has no the property room there? Up to date, a factory were not planted in my own community. So what people will see from Governor Wike is quite unfortunate.
All right.
Thank you. God bless us.
Thank you very much. Now, at this time on every weekday, we have a program called the Newspaper Review. That is this particular program that is happening right now. But for the 11th of March 2021, it's going to be called the Wike and Amechi Show. Hopefully tomorrow we can, not only PDP and Obiabo. Well, for this phase, according to the doctor I spoke to yesterday, they're looking at frontline workers first. Other phases will cover all the people you want covered. The rift between the minister and the governor is uncalled for. They should not forget their good old days. Also both from a Query ethnic nation. And try to sheathe their swords. Emeka, Monday. Yeah, thank you. That whole reminding us where people are from. I totally believe the transportation minister that he does not take alcohol. Oh, really? This can be certified with the fact that he speaks responsibly compared to the governor. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Hello, yeah, that's good.
I think so. Go ahead. Madam. It is Nigerian for. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead for 1 minute.
All right.
But we can criticize the railway project in River State. My brother, the same man that has been crying that
Nobody is remembering River State. Buhari abandoned River State. Today, he refused to offer the invitation. You know, why are we making this way? To look at the one person in River State. All of us are River State. You should know that Rivers will need development of federal government because I contributed a lot from the government. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, you know how it is on this show. You can never take all the comments. I'm just going to leave you with Beyonce. Of course, JJ brought this to mind. I Was Here by Beyonce leads us till 7 o'clock, where the news happens and sports follows. If you're a Barca fan, have a wonderful day.